Welcome, my name is Alan and I'm the Organised Play Manager for Flesh and Blood. Today we are going to run through some of the features of a Discord service that will assist you in running your Skirmish event remotely. Skirmish events in the EU, UK and USA need to be run as webcam events. The first step is heading to discord.com to sign up for an account. To sign up for an account, you just need to have an email address and the service is free. This allows you to set up channels that your players can communicate through either by text, voice and video. Now I've set up a Discord server of my own already, and you can see it here, the OPFabTCG server. Now the first thing you want to do is actually get people to your server. Now the way you do that is you'll see that there's an option to welcome people, to invite your friends. Simply click on that, and what this provides you is a code to your server. This is the invite link. You can provide this to anyone and they will be able to join up on your Discord server. Now please be aware, this is actually set to expire in 7 days. After that the code won't link to your server anymore. However, of course, you can set up an option there to set this link to never expire. Now you can either provide this directly to your players that are interested in the event, or you can now also update this on your Gem account. Along with Facebook, Instagram, and other social medias, you can now update your Discord and put your Discord server link for players to find on your Gem account. Now, once you've got this out to your players, they can sign up. Now, to begin with, you need to remember that anyone can actually join your server once they have this code. You can obviously boot players later on from it, but once it's set up, it's available to anyone to join. Now, how do you actually organize it? So the easiest way to organize your Discord server for an event is basically to create categories and channels for your event. So I'm going to go and set up a category, and I'm going to call that category Skirmish in this case. So now we have a category to keep all the Skirmish related stuff into. Now what we want to do is create channels. Now channels are basically the way that players communicate in the Discord server. So you get two options. You can have a text channel and a voice channel. Most of the time you're going to want a voice channel. A text channel is useful for announcements. For example, if you wanted to post the pairings, you could post a PDF of the pairings to the text channel and obviously give information to players. The other option, of course, is a voice channel, which is great because you can actually then give voice announcements to players at the event. Now, one thing to remember is that with Discord, you don't actually run the event through Discord. You are running it still through Gem. So when you want to push out pairings to your players, you need to let them know how you're doing. So this does require a little bit of preparation and forethought. For example, you could take the PDF of the pairings and post it to a text channel, or you could simply, on a voice channel, announce to players that the pairings have been pushed out to their player ID accounts. If you're not sure how this works, please see the other video we did on using Gem for remote events. So I'm going to set this one up as a voice channel, and I'm going to call it Event Announcements. Now the reason to do this is to get players to congregate in the Events Announcements channel, so you can obviously tell them what's going on. So we've created that channel. Now the thing to again remember is that you do need to put in some effort before your event. So you need to make sure that you have published a schedule, when players need to congregate, what time the first round is starting, and all this information can obviously go in the various channels for Skirmish, but you need to let players know that information. Now the next step is we're going to actually create some channels for actually running the event. So we're going to set them up all as voice channels, and much like a real life event, we're going to set up our tables. For this example, I'm just going to set up a couple of tables, and all of it to be voice channels. Now we have the tables. So what can happen is when the event is actually running and players have their pairings, whether you publish them through Discord or they check it through their player ID, they'll be able to see what table numbers are on and basically join the table. And joining table is very easy. I've just joined this table here now. Now while we don't have any visuals, once two players join up, they'll be able to use their webcams and voice to basically communicate and play the game, and obviously have some fun at the same time. So you can set up as many tables as you need to for the event. Say for a 24-person event, you'd need to set up 12 tables for them to play on. Now, important thing, obviously, with this event is to make sure that players are checking their pairings, that you're communicating the pairings, communicating the round times to players to make sure everything runs smoothly. Also, just to let you know, to make sure that you let players know that for this event, the prizes are random participation awards, and to receive those prizes from LSS, they do need to make sure that their accounts on fabtcg.com are updated with their address details. Now, Discord is a wonderful tool for bringing your community together and playing events, and it has a lot of scope. So put in the preparation. If you have any questions, please contact us at op@fabtcg.com and we will help you through the event. Thank you and goodbye.